Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another review, and today we're taking a look at the Revoltech Baragon, a retro review if you will. But before we get to him, I'm just gonna make a quick announcement. I'm kind of running out of stuff to review. I've got a few figures here and there that I could do, but they're pretty old stuff. Like, not as old as him, but like, it's like the NECA 2014, the SH Monster Arts Mothra and Rodan set. I don't know if I'll review those. I might not. There's not much coming out now. Monster Arts is gonna release something in November, but I think that's a ways away. NECA isn't doing anything anymore, and I probably won't do the Playmate stuff. So, I mean, reviews might be scarce, or they might be just things we've seen in the past. Just wanted to let you guys know. I could do some other stuff, like, for example, let me grab them real quick. I could review stuff that I've modified. For example, this guy. This guy is very heavily modified, though. Like, as you can see, if you know what the SH Monster Arts Gamera looks like, you can see it doesn't look like this. But I kind of don't want to review stuff like this because it is modified, so let me know down below. Now, back to the review. Oh no, I'm putting him down and he looks like he's gonna fall. Now, before we get to him, I know I just said that, but we're gonna take a look at the box for two reasons. Number one, the Revoltech figures had really nice boxes, as you can see. Revoltech, number 4 in the series. It says who sculpted it. Really nice image of the figure. Then you open it up. Probably can't show all of this off. You got like pictures from the film. What film is that? I forget. Is it like Frankenstein versus Baragon? I can't remember. You get like a flap like the NECAs have to display the figure. This is an accessory, this little coin here, and then it's got another little accessory there, which is like a box just to hold spare parts in. And that's reason number 2 of why I'm showing you this box, is because I don't have a complete figure. This is kind of a rundown of what the figure can do and what accessories it has. So I'm missing the horse and one of the trees. I believe that's it, because I have the little collector coin, I have the little box, and I have the house and one of the trees. And again, really nice box art. You know, you got some more imagery here. I don't think there is stuff on the bottom. It's not legal stuff, just kind of how the joints work. More on how the joints work. I guess, like, overall, really nice presentation. I'm assuming that says Baragon. I don't read Japanese. Hopefully this is Japanese, otherwise I'm gonna get beat up. But yeah, really nice box overall. And speaking of accessories, the ones I do have are this little house. Where's the front? There it is. And one of the trees. I believe this is the shorter tree. And here he is next to them. Which, right off the bat, like I always do when I think a figure is really good or really bad, I think the Revoltech figures were really nice. They were pretty cheap. I believe this guy was $25 to $30 when he came out. You know, and he's not too big, I will say that. But the articulation is nice. He looks great. He looks like straight out of the film. This is the Showa Baragon, of course. But like, the detail is really, really nice. It feels quite hefty. I feel like I could throw this across the room and it'd be pretty okay. I can't say the same for Monster Arts. Again, articulation is pretty nice. Colors are really good. No derpy eyes. You got a translucent horn. I can't tell if mine is like just dirty or the paint is worn down, or if that's how it's supposed to look. I'm gonna assume that's how it's supposed to look. You know, the house has a lot of detail. The door's painted properly. All the little details on it as well, like the doorknob, and I don't know what those two black boxes are, but they're painted nicely. The fence is all painted nicely. No like paint bleeding. The windows are nicely painted. It's got like weathering. The dent is nice. It's a nice touch. The same goes for the tree. Tree's kind of basic, not gonna lie, but it's done very well. It's got different shades of green on it. It's got like a little stand so it can stand. I don't know, these are just really nicely done. Like, and for a $25 to $30 price range, I believe. I want to say that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't remember these guys being too expensive. Nowadays, though, that's a different story. But we'll get to that later on in the video. Let's move on to actually talking about him. So, articulation. His ears are articulated. They can go that far forward. And then they can go that far back. So, pretty much all the way. Head can look up that far using all the joints. And then not too much down. His mouth can open, as you can see. Now, these joints, they are called Revoltech joints. Let me see if I can pop one off. So, I'm not too sure how to explain these, but they only move kind of like in one direction. So, let's see. Let me put this joint back in so I can try to explain this the best as I can. So, as you saw, it only moves in one direction. So, it moves up. The hand moves up and down, but if you rotate the joint, wait, hold on, I gotta rotate the right part. It can move inward, and outward. I believe I explained that correctly. So he's got Revoltech joints here. That allows outward movement, I think. This is really hard to explain. That's out. That's all the way in. He can rotate all the way around, I believe. Yeah. Pretty much all the way. I believe I've angled the joint wrong, so now I can't put his arm down. So yeah, I'm gonna go off camera for a second. So yeah, Revoltech joints, they're kind of dated. They're kind of a nice little gimmick from the past, but at the same time, they're kind of a pain. And in the past, Revoltech kind of wanted to use it for everything. So the articulation, it's not as good as it could be. Excuse me. It's not quite Monster Arts level, but I think it's a little better than NECA. Anyways, moving on. Shoulder, that's all the way down. That's all the way up. That's quite good. Hand, I already kind of showed off. Kind of, sort of. Now moving down, his legs. That's the legs all the way extended. They can... They can... I don't think they can. They can rotate all the way around. They can kind of go in and out if you angle them correctly. Again, they're kind of finicky. Let me just pretend you didn't witness a murder. Let's see. Now, put the joint back in. And now you got outward movement. So out is pretty decent. Knee, again, you already kind of saw the full range of it. That's it all the way forward. The leg can go all the way down. That's all the way bent. So pretty good knees. He's got rotation here at the bottom. Rotation at this point, whatever this is. You can do that if you want. Then his tail, it's also on a ball joint, so, not a ball joint, Revoltech joint, so you can go down about that far. Yeah. It can rotate, of course. Go this high up, so not too much, and then the main tail is made out of a bendy wire, and surprisingly, this bendy wire hasn't come out of the tail. You know, considering this figure came out, what, 2010, I think? I think that's what the box said. So yeah, he looks really great. The articulation is pretty good. Hard to say, really. It's like, it's good, but you gotta mess with it quite a bit. I wonder, can you bite the house? I mean, yeah, that works. You can also pose them on all fours, I believe. Let me mess with it a little bit. This is the best I can get in like a few seconds. But yeah, it works. You know, did Baragon walk like Anguirus? I can't remember. Now, size comparisons. I don't really know how tall he is. I know he showed us, so he's on the shorter side. So I don't really know how he compares to the other, well, not other Revoltechs, to like SH Monster Arts and stuff. Here he is with the NECA GMK. GMK is a lot bigger, but I think that works. It's been a while since I've seen All Out Monsters Attack, but I'm going to say that works. And even if it doesn't, this is probably your only choice for an articulated Baragon. And then here he is with the NECA 2019 figure. You could probably get him to stand a bit taller, but he's a little over halfway, I'd say. You can make him look up a bit more, and he's like, yeah, he's about shoulder height, just a bit under. Get this figure out of the way, and because I have him down here, I'm gonna pose him with the SH Monster Arts Gamera, who this version, my figure, it's taller than the normal one, so I think this guy is about the same size as the NECA 03. So yeah, he's a lot taller than the normal version. But I believe that is all for today. So, closing thoughts. I think the Revoltech line is a really nice line of figures. Sadly, this is the only one I have because when they came out, I didn't have money. I was, what, like 10? I mean, they're really good. They're really good quality. The price point back then for a figure like this was like an absolute steal. Nowadays, I got this guy for 60 and he was missing accessories. And I had to bargain. Like, I had to bargain a lot. I think he was up for like 90. I got down to 60 with tax and shipping. I mean, kind of not really worth it, but at the same time, he's pretty cool to have. He's fun to mess with. This is a figure that is very much a toy. It feels very much like a toy, I should say. In comparison to something like an SH Monster, it's like an in-between between the two, if that made any sense. So, if you can find, like, this guy or any of the Revoltech... Oh, my hand is in the way. Any of the Revoltechs for, like, a good price, go for it, because you probably won't find them again. What a good price is depends on you, really. Like, I didn't pay a good price for him. I think I overpaid, and to be entirely honest, but I'm happy with him. He's quite nice. Again, it'll be very rare to find one of these guys under like 150, which is what they usually go for. And again, they're quite small. Most of them are about Baragon height, I believe. So they're not going to scale entirely with the SH Monster Arts line, which is another thing. But again, they're very nice, very well made, and I think all of them come with accessories. For example, the Rodan, he comes with like a little building to smash and a little flying version of him. Gigan comes with like a bunch of little industrial buildings. Mothra comes with a base that includes her like cocoon. Trying to think of who else was made. Anguirus comes with a rocket, I believe. I'm not entirely sure why, but he does. And other than that, they made Mogera, the Naya, the like 60s version or whatever it is, but I don't know what he comes with. I can't remember anyone else. But the point is, if you find them cheap, like really, really cheap, go for it, because you probably won't find it at that price again. Otherwise, you know, don't go paying, I'd say, like, more than 80. No, probably cheaper. Like, I think more than 50. Don't go more than 50. Probably. So, that'll be it for today's review. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, comment down below, things and stuff. And, peace.